beautiful people. Rising. So lovely to start the day with you guys today. My name is Rees Rose, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. All right, let's dive in. Feels really good this morning. It's so nice outside, y'all. I love that I tapped in with you guys first thing. I love this time frame. Can't always hit this, but when I can, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I love it. But all right, let's dive into the message that you guys need to hear from me today. I hope you guys have an amazing week, a beautiful one. Okay, we got uninterested and dusted off so far. Hold on. Uninterested and dusted off. Shine. All right, so uninterested, dusted off, shine. I want to see what is in line with uninterested. It seems like you're dealing with some type of rejection, or maybe you rejected somebody. But I don't know. I'm feeling like you may have been rejected. So maybe you guys could have applied for a job, or maybe you guys could have tried to get cool with a new friend group. Went for some type of collaboration. There's a million things on the table right now, but I'm seeing that there was some type of rejection. Okay, so you put yourself out there in hopes of some type of gain. And I don't think it happened for you. The first card that came out is uninterested, and the next card that came out is dusted off. So it's like your spirit team is telling you, like, hey, just because this is a no doesn't mean you're not qualified, or just because they don't want you doesn't mean nobody does. You know, I'm getting that you should let it go. It's not something that you should take to heart, you know, like no hard feelings. Like these aren't the cool kids anyway. Like they may have been people who you were inspired by, or an opportunity that you absolutely wanted, but this isn't a good fit for you, and it doesn't take away from your value as well. So the overall energy is shine. Your light irritates their demons. I'm hearing that some of you guys were definitely qualified for whatever you got rejected from. Whatever it is, you were definitely seen as qualified, as somebody who's the prototype actually. Oh, that was a tiny bee. The prototype actually, but your light irritates their demons as the overall energy. It seems as if these people rejected you just because they can't handle how bomb you are, because they can't handle how top tier you are, how skilled you are. I don't know, maybe something about you makes others look bad. That'll happen sometimes. Sometimes you could be overqualified and people will not admit you or accept you or whatever, just because you're just going to tarnish everything that they have going on. So like, yeah, if you think about it, that place isn't a good fit for you. You know, you got to go somewhere where you're actually celebrated, somewhere where you actually belong. So maybe these people, they're just not the caliber that you need. You probably have looked up to them, but lo and behold, your talent or your gifts or your skills, whatever, surpasses whatever you're trying to be a part of. It's funny. Let us continue. Fake smiles. Yeah, that's crazy. That means whoever you were trying to get cool with, they was like, oh yeah, you know, we got you. These people can't stand the fact that you are very good at what you do. You are very qualified. You might be somebody whose name is buzzing. Like, you know, when you're not even looking, people are talking about you. You have no idea because you're so humble, you know, you're trying to get up. But these people, they know about you already. They already know what you're capable of. They know who you were before you even said anything. You're already introducing yourself. They know. They've been watching you. Fake smiles. These people are enamored by you, but they're not going to let you know that, nor are they going to give you a chance, because any chance that you get to shine, you're going to blow anybody out the water. So they're not going to give you that opportunity. They're not going to give you that chance. So this is very, very specific for somebody, but it could have been a job. It could have been a friend group. It could have been something, whatever. You got rejected from somebody. Somebody gave you a no recently. Somebody closed a door on you. Somebody turned you away. And your spirit team is literally telling you to dust it off, because one, you weren't supposed to be there, and two, a way better opportunity is coming. This place would have put a cap on you. It would have limited you a little bit. Actually, it probably would have set you back, because you would have been around a whole bunch of haters. That environment is enough. Like, that negative energy, it would have been enough to backtrack you, to set you back. Like, you have all this light, happiness, joy, passion for what you do right now, but these people could have very much so burned you out, dimmed that, took it away from you. You know, you could be somebody who loves to sing and you get around these people and now all of a sudden you hate singing because of the experience that you had with them, you know, that kind of thing. So believe the universe when detours like this happen, when you wanted something so bad and it doesn't work out for you. This is actually a blessing in disguise, okay? You dodged a huge bullet. Your overall energy is shine. So this does not take away from who you are at all. If these people gave you a no, okay, okay, that just means you don't want me in your space. But does this mean that I don't have the talent? Does this mean that I don't have the skill? Does this mean that nobody else is going to want me? Does this mean I can't create that opportunity myself? Okay? Somebody telling you a no is not the end all be all. Just be like, okay, thank you, and dip. So your team is literally telling you to say that. Like, dust it off and go. Fake smiles. These are not the people you wanted to be with anyway. These are not the cool kids. These are not the cool kids, yo. Fake smiles. Screenshot. Yo, they're watching you. Into you. Damn. Moving on. See, told you. Your team was like, yo, thank you. Next. Bad reputation. Wow. Nope, let's take that. And wants you back. Damn. So it seems as if later on these people are going to like need you. At first, maybe they felt like they had an indication like, maybe we are going to need this person. Maybe this person is going to be beneficial for us in the long run. But they didn't fully commit to that idea because all they could think about was the ego aspect. And it's just like, nah, this person is too good. It's just too good. They're going to make us look bad. They're going to outshine all of us. They're going to put us to shame. They're going to drive away our business with, you know, like people think very low vibrational like that instead of thinking like, yo, we got a heavy hitter on our team. Like, this person could show us the ropes. Like, this person, you could have easily amplified everything that they had going on, but because they're thinking from a low vibrational standpoint, they're thinking with all this ego, they don't see that. All they see is the negativity. All they see is the low vibrational aspect of it, and they're just like, no. So they don't even know how to operate in their higher self. I'm telling you, your light irritates their demons. So your light only brings out their demons. Like, yes, you would think that, you know, they would be smart. They see an opportunity like this and you're like, all right, well, let's bring this person on our team, because this partnership here, this collaboration, they will immediately advance us. Their high vibration is going to raise us up. Nah, your light is literally irritating their demons. So the more you shine, the more nastier they're going to be. All right, they're so fake too. These people could have acted like they wanted you to be put on, they wanted you on their team, and then all of a sudden they switched up. That's because they would have like initially they were like, oh yeah, you know, we need more people, or we could use this person, but they didn't know how good you were. They didn't know how bomb you were and how much you probably would have truly embarrassed them if you really got put on. So this person, these people, they're like, oh yeah, you know, like let them in. And you got a trial run, you got a little interview or something, they're like, oh hell no, they're too good. They're too good. Actually, ex-nay them. Like, these people are trying to cancel you. Whatever. We got screenshot and into you. So they were obsessed with you in a weird way. That's why they wanted you initially. They wanted you on their team because they know you bring something of value to the table. But they didn't realize how valuable you were, to the point where if you were on the team, nobody will see anybody else but you. That team will eventually become your brand. Like, you would take over. So yeah, these people may be getting evidence on you, watching you. If you have a strong social media presence, they're watching you, mimicking you. People be like, oh, imitation is a form of flattery. It's a fine line, okay? They are heavily enamored by what you do, and although they may be quote unquote inspired, they are definitely stealing your ish. Okay, you are very good at what you do, and these people are just taking it. Yeah, so they're studying you right now. They're trying to figure out how you do it, how it works for you. They're just trying to be you. They're just trying to be you. It's the weirdest thing ever. The next card that came out is into you. They're trying to be you. It's the weirdest thing ever. They're so into you that they're on your social media getting, you know, evidence, and they're even talking to people and having them give like reviews and like, oh yeah, have you heard of this person? What do you think about their work? You know, they're doing their homework in that sense. Like, they want to hear what other people think about you too. They can even be on your page reading the comments to see how people respond to you. Like, the smallest of things like that. They're going out of their way to really study you. It's so weird. Bad reputation. These people, I think they've done this before. Bad rep. To have a reputation, that means you've been doing this. You're a little consistent at your bullshit. So these people have a bad reputation because they've done this before. So I don't know, maybe somebody has a testimony. Somebody who was in your position before has a story that they could be like, yo, don't do it. I remember when I was in that position and I went through with it and this happened to me. Like, your spirit team is protecting you so much that they're not going to allow that to be you. But I'm seeing that I don't know, they're like, what can we even call them? Serial haters? No, they're not serial haters. They're serial renegers. Wherever they are, they do it often, consecutively. This is just kind of like what they do. So you don't want to get on with these people, all right? You don't want to get on with these people. Fake smiles, everything is a facade. However they make things seem on the outside is not really what it is behind the scenes. So they could have a brand that looks good. They could have a quote-unquote reputation that sounds good, because they really have a bad reputation. But they could have like an image. There we go. They could have an image in society where everybody thinks like this is the way to go. These people are it. They know what they're doing. This is a family. This is a team. You can excel with them. You're going to win. But really, behind closed doors, they're just shady and shiesty. All right, let's get one more card. And we closing out of here because this is weird. 11 minutes. I think that's all we're going to give this weird ass energy. Praise. Meditation. Meditation connects you to your inner self. So they're saying to retreat, y'all. They're saying to go within. Some of y'all still might be really, really interested in trying to get onto this opportunity. And, you know, me telling you this right now is just a heads up. Like, it didn't actually happen for you right now. So you're like, okay, I'll take that with a grain of salt. I'm going to put that in my pocket and remember it for later. But when it actually happens, you're going to be like, oh, okay, you know, I get it. So, I don't know. I feel like meditation is here because maybe some of you guys have to breathe, okay, and accept that this just is not for you. This isn't for you. So if this opportunity doesn't work out, it's a blessing, okay? Just breathe. Find your center, ground, and allow life to happen. Don't go against the current. Don't fight the ebbs and the flows. If this is something that you absolutely want and these people rejected you, just let it be, okay? So be it, dust it off, and move on. It was not supposed to happen this way. If some of you guys still feel anxious about wanting that opportunity, even after you got the clear indication that it was not for you, meditate, all right? Just meditate. Something somewhere in you needs to have some type of reassessment, where you need to analyze the root. You need to find out why it is you're still drawn to this opportunity. What about this is like, I don't know. It's just, what about this is taking you away from your confidence? What about this is making you feel as if you're unworthy? You're not worthy to stand on your own and do your own thing. You know, why do you feel as if you need these people? Why do you feel like you have to be accepted? Is that lavender? Y'all, I think this garden grows lavender. All right, well, luckily for me, this was the last of the video. I'm about to go ahead and look to see if that is some lavender, bro. I hope not, because if so, I will definitely have a lavender stalk in my room tonight. Okay, I love you guys very much. About to go see the lavender. Bye.